Bonjour Watcher, this is Johnny Banger 45. Welcome back to the Fruit of Grisaia. In the last episode, yes, Yumiko already kissed Yuji, showing that she is falling in love with Yuji. Now let's see here. It was a pretty crappy performance by any standard, but oh shit! At the moment, it was more convenient for Yumiko to believe that I was talking my sleep, so she easily accepts the charade. I can hear her let out a short sigh of what sounds like profound relief. It's obvious how shaken out she was by the experience. I can't help feeling a little guilty. But still, I had no idea Yumiko was interested in this sort of thing. Once again, I reflect on the short, sudden lapse of judgment. Previous circumstances were abnormal enough that it wasn't always obvious, but Yumiko has desire like anyone else. As it might be the time to think about her needs as well. I think this warrants a slight changes in the status quo. Tomorrow I find the right moment bring up the matter openly, no more indirect noising around. It's a rather and extremely dangerous gamble, but I also stand up together with a clear answer to the unresolved question from a few days ago. Sorry. Yumiko lets out a sigh overflowing anyway, then burrows back under the cover of her bed. Sorry Yumiko, and while I'm at sorry Julia. With a few words of apology to my roommate and the long softening spirit I just slandered unjustly, I return once again to my fake sleep. The next morning, I wake up as if nothing happened and prepare breakfast for myself and Yumiko. I off for work today, so there's no real need to get out to the crack outdoor, but I decided it would be best to create an opportunity for the two of us to talk as quickly as possible. Hey! No doubt thanks to an emotionally draining night, Yumiko sees a little languid this morning. She totters all drowsily towards the washroom and proceeds to splash water on her face for a while. Seems perfectly at ease, not a hint of tension in the air. In other words, she convinces herself I'm aware of the incident last night. Awfully carefree are we? Let's eat! Just as always, Yumiko chews the salt to a grilled salmon with small quiet movements of her mouth. Judging for her expression, she's completely off guard. Not that she has any reason to expect what's coming. Should I really say it? I'm still more than a little hesitant. When a man and woman live together without a clear, defined relationship, it's not surprising that tensions of this nature might arise. I've been short-sighted to pretend last night never happened. I want to clear the air. Yumiko's probably feeling some subtle awkwardness and guilt herself. Let's say the last time I need is for this to turn in some overblown drama. Alright, I would think this calls for a very natural, casual approach. I choose my word carefully, aiming to keep this lightly breakfast table chat. Hey Yumiko. Nani? So cute! As Yumiko casually sips her mix, also I might ask my question in the most nonchalant tone of voice I can master. You kissed me in my sleep last night, didn't you? She floating chalk on her snow and begins choking violently. I was thinking this might go smoother if I brought it out casually, do remember, it seems that it didn't work out so well. Yumiko flash out denies, then throwing the dustbin and attempts to retroactively under her poly. This is good, she seems to be getting somewhat emotional. But since I have broached this subject, I can't allow her to scream out of the discussion. Stealing my nails, I push bluntly forward. Sorry, but I was awake the whole time. A little after 11 last night, wasn't it? Last about 10 or 15 minutes after we came back from the bathroom. Yumiko quickly falters after my skeptical gaze. And in a deeply mortifying voice, she finally owns out to her own misdeed. したよ、確かに。でもそれはあなたが呼吸してないような気がして。それで心配して、確認のために顔を近づけたら、 Completely flustered, she begins babbling incoherently. I tend to ask if the concept of CPR is limited to repeatedly kissing someone, but this probably isn't the time to be mocking the girl. I stare Yumiko straight in the eyes and gravely roll over my head and apologize. I apologize for not realizing sooner. Yumiko, it's not an excuse, but I genuinely had no idea you were so sexually frustrated. I brought into the stereotypes about women having lower libidos, convinced myself money was just an exception of the rule. Maybe her arms about to signal her, Yumiko interrupted in an agitated tone of voice.
あなたひょっとして性欲に負けて私がああいうことをしたと思ってるの?
Well, from an objective point of view, I think it's the most plausible explanation. If someone who hasn't expressed any clear feelings for you suddenly makes that aggressive move, I'm not sure what other conclusion there is to draw. As I review my reasoning, Yumiko especially grows increasingly sour.
やっぱり全然気づいてなかったのね。
With a heavy sigh, she moves her shoulders up and down in an exaggerated shrug. In the next moment, Yumiko's body begins to tremble with something that seems suspicious and akin to rage. Hey, follow-up question. Was I just incredibly rude to you by any chance?
ええ、そうよ。もう持っていないけど、久しぶりにあれを出したいと思ったぐらいにね。
Come to think of it, we left that box cutter of hers behind when we ran away. Since Yumiko remembered that thing, it's clear that she's abnormally furious. And it's equally obvious where the anger coming from. My cluelessness drove her straight to into the corner. I stepped towards Yumiko and wrapped my arms around her without a word. Sorry, my bad, seriously. As I embraced her and apologized, she finally begins to settle down a little. I didn't bring this up because I want to mock you for having a healthy interest in the opposite sex, Yumiko. I wasn't sure if you had feelings for me, so I honestly didn't know what to do until now.
それじゃ。
Yes! I finally got my answer. Yumiko's behind the romantic feelings for me. I just wasn't observant enough to see them. My way intentionally watch and weigh policy and out driving her to this humiliating moment. I have disgraced myself as a man. Since I finally understand, there's no reason for me to keep hesitating. Pulling slightly away from Yumiko's body, I stared straight down into her face. Yumiko, I love you. I want to make you happy. I also want to sleep with you. Sounds like a plan? Yumiko closed her eyes and let her shoulders slump limply downward. She is alongside and remains of a balloon slowly deflected. Did she just slap me? Music just stopped. Ow! And proceed to slap me lightly on the cheek.
もう何よ。勝手なんだから。
She's not crying or scowling, but there's a distinctly disgruntled expression on her face.
いきなり失礼なこと言い出したかと思ったら、一転して今度は好きだ、抱きたいだなんて。無茶すぎるって自分でも思わないの?
My apologize.
本当にずるいのね。私が動くまでいつだってずっと待ってるばかりなんだから。
My sincere apologize.
だから。
And she's smiling. And as a mildly expresses my respect across Yumiko's face.
私はもうあなたしかいないの。
No, you still have your father. And she reaches out once more, this time to offer me her hand. I take it and gently pulls her body forward, laying against mine.
いいわよ。どうしたらいいのかわからないけど、風見くんになら。
Right, I feel the wage once again. Compared to when she is standing normally, holding Yumiko's slender body in my arms like this makes her extremely small. But inside that body, she's carrying all the loneliness of her past and uncertainty of her present. The more I think about it, the more absurdly heavy she feels. I'm ready for this. I wouldn't have been living with her in the first place if I wasn't. Still, I'm crossing a very serious line here, all the more given her situation. Okay then, relax and leave everything to me. Yumiko's answer my words with a smile nod. Her voice conveys simple, absolute trust. That too adds to the weight on my shoulders. What's wrong? It's been a few hours since then. Having dressed her and brushed her hair, Yumiko's currently wandering restless around the room, growling at no one in particular. The girl's usual composition might desert her entirely. Look, can you try to calm down already? This isn't like you, Yumiko.
いいわよ、もう。私らしくないところなんて他にもたくさん見せたんだし、今さら。
What did you just say?
何言ってるのよ、私は。
Having dug her own grave and then buried herself in it, Yumiko slammed loudly. It's a perfect charming spectacle, but at this rate, I don't know if she ever get a hold of herself. Alright, maybe this will help you settle down a little. Oh! 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 Pulling Yumiko into my arms, I brush her hair back and press my lips against her. Raise my hold on her face. The girl blinks up at me for a moment and abruptly grows bashful. Blushing from ear to ear, Yumiko started to hide her face behind one hand. I'm not exactly the world's foremost connoisseur of cuteness, but this lab transformation is just too extreme. The sugar rush leaves me a little dizzy.
本当にあなたと
Yes, if there's an option to do this, I will do this. Yumiko mumbles the word to herself as if she still isn't quite convinced they are true. I know, right? Pretty unbelievable considering the way we started out. At first, our operation was limited to slap to the face and slash it with a blade, and before you know it, we end up here. I guess you could shrug your shoulders and call it fate. Chance and coincidence did play a part large part. Even so, I can't help feeling this all happened for a reason. Hey, Yumiko.
何風見くん
I hug Yumiko again once more time than before I stroked one hand down through her long hair. Let me say it again. I'm going to keep you safe no matter what. That's a promise.
風見
I'll be where you are, Yumiko. I won't leave you alone. Sakaki Yumiko was always on her own, always isolated. Getting something new after all the time alone was bewildered. When the fog cleared, she didn't realize what she wanted. It almost frightened her. She didn't know what to do. And that's why I need to make this crystal clear. I'm right here not just to protect you, but to be with you. Yes, that's right. Have anything to say to that? A slight apologetically expression fills across Yumiko's face. When she looks at me, it fades into a small smile.
ありがとう
That's what I was hoping for. There's no need for apologize anymore. The only thing Yumiko and I need to give each other now is gratitude. Alright now we have that settled, let's face that Kazami-kun of yours immediately. You know what I mean? It would be pretty damn weird to keep calling me by my last name at this point, don't you think?
そんな急に言われても心の準備が
And how long is that going to take?
それはその
Yumiko looks up at me with a hint of reproach in her eyes, but after a moment, she breathes in deeply as if to still herself.
わかったわ今から帰るから
Say it now. Okay then, let's hear it. Once again, the girls take a deep breath. This time she begins mumbling softly to her heart like nervous minutes goes to be prepared to recite D from memory. And then in a very audible murmur.
You...
The instant the words squeeze out of Yumiko's her face appears to burst into flame.
呼び慣れていないからやっぱり恥ずかしいわよ
This contrast is really something I think I'm embarrassed by prompts me. In any case, all my points of concern regarding our relationship has now decisively resolved. We still fidgeting in an uncertain future, but somehow I think I gained a little peace of mind. What's wrong? All of a sudden, Yumiko seems to remember something. Her expression grows oddly serious.
あなた昨日の夜ずっと起きてたって言ってたわよね
That's right. What? Is there something else? Before I can finish my sentence, Yumiko thinks finger digs into my arms in vicious pinch. Who is Julia? Ow!
ハルデラさんと昔何があったのか聞かせてもらえるかしら
Fingers! Say what?
そうでないとあんなことはとっさには言えないはずよ
Yumiko unexpected night ray helped us understand each other's feelings. It was truly fortunate event in that respect. But from that day on, I found myself sitting on my easy previous after introducing integration into my previous romantic career.
以上が各更新所探偵事務所よりの報告となります。
Where is my daughter?
調査の範囲を関東一円から東海、近畿地方にまで広げていますが、依然として手がかりになるような報告はありません。現在さらに手を尽くすように各所連絡は取っております。他に何かありますでしょうか？
首にしろ。
Ask them what?
は？
何ヶ月もかけて手がかり一つつかめないような役立たずなどいらん。首だ。いくら金をかけても構わんから、今度はちゃんとあの二人を見つけられるような腕利きに頼め。分かったな。
はい、失礼します。
もう半年か。聞くまでもないが、そちらの調査で何か進展はあったのかね？
いいえ、申し訳ありません。手がかりは何も。
自分たちの飼い犬にもかかわらず情けないことだ。こうもあっさりと逃げられては、裏であなた方が手を引いているのかと疑いたくもなる。
社長、それについてはもう。
信用できる内部調査の結果、ハルデラさんへの疑いはなくなったそうだからな。他に何かあるかね？
すでに風見雄二、由美子さんの両名とも所持していた携帯電話は破棄されています。今後仮に向こうから連絡を取ろうとした場合、公衆電話からかけることが考えられます。着信があった場合は。
大阪支社からか。失礼する。今取り込み中だ。後で。なんだと？ダメでしたで済む問題か。先方の自宅の前で土下座して粘れ。意地でも確約を得てこい。あのタヌキをこちらに引き込んでおかなければ今の体制ごと崩されるぞ。頭と金は使え。何のために財布を渡していると思っている。もっと動け。
What a fucking rich guy.
着信にはご注意ください。では私はこれで失礼します。
何か言いたそうだな。
いえ、何も。
どうも最近総会を前にして私の周りに不穏な動きがあってね。裏で何か動いても無駄だよ。こちらだってバカじゃない。変な動きをすればすぐにわかる。
何のことでしょうか。
Michiaki no JB is also helping Yuji.
白を切るつもりならそれでいい。ただあまり目立つようだとこちらからも動くということだけは覚えておいた方がいい。
失礼します。
誰にも奪われるわけにはいかないのだよ。誰にもな。
Not sure how many times I need to say this before you get the message. I'm not planning to give it myself.
そう、残念ね。
Once again, JB and I engage in our regular schedule, rigid formulaic conversation. She has classical playing in the background together. The voice is just slightly louder than usual. There's no immediate danger approach, but a good detail of caution is warranted. A comparative calm state of affair. Of course, it's never wise to feel completely at ease when you're on the run. But like the urgent problems does soften the psychological pressure a bit.
最近はどうなの？ちゃんと食事はしているの？生活は荒れていない？
Yeah, no problem. Worth mentioning. Sounds like a conversation between a college student in the big city and his anxious helicopter mom. Then again, I guess I'm somewhat a preschool son of JB, so there's nothing inherently strange about her worrying about me. It's just more than a little comical under the circumstances. Of course, it's not a necessary part of our carefully choreographed give and take situation of information, but that reminds me, I got something to report, JB.
報告？何かしら？
I bought another cactus for my room over here, but one got it. I see right away. Got a little worried for them for a while. Seems like they're actually capable to coexist, though. Something's wrong.
そう、それは良かったわね。 自然なことだと思うわ。
Yeah, I borrowed Jamie's metaphor to inform her of recent developments. Not really the sort that I need to go out of my way to report, but there's no reason to hide it either. Even now, the cactus in question is no doubt waiting eagerly for the return of his work.
ユージ、切る前に一つだけいいかしら。
Yeah, what?
共存はいいことだけど、トゲには気をつけることね。サボテンに刺す意思はなくても、もともといびつなものだということを忘れないで。
That's something way to talk about a poor plan.
経緯を知っているからこそよ。まさか忘れていないとは思うけど、あなたは逃亡者なんだから、それを夢忘れないように。それじゃ。
I'm aware, thanks. The two of us have connected in the midst of a strange and unstable situation. It's going to be very difficult to maintain this peaceful balance for much longer. But for a moment, for Yumiko-Chan, I don't want her to be too conscious for that. Change is constant, ever present. Time moves us forward whether we like it or not. We bump into other people, unpredictable external factors that knock us off course. Our thoughts are refinement, our places in the world, even our ideology. Everything shifts. And even the world that defined by changing, human relationships are about as astonished, volatile as it gets. We go from like to that, family to stranger, stranger to family. We met and part, make allies and enemy, crown winners and mark losers. Some gain independence while others sink into substitute. Some submit, and some rebellion. Goodwill can help to change in the blink of an eye and hatred to goodwill. And the episode here, my friend. Thank you for watching my video. My video is just for fun.
セーブするわ。
Don't take heart, brothers and sisters, okay? Magic word time. Adios and famosa. To the ends of the world. I think we're about to finish, I guess. Not about to finish, another 2 or 3 episodes. Yeah. Adios and famosa. Once more.